In this video, we'll be taking a look at inZOI on the Steam Deck LCD and fixing being unable to get past the main menu, adjusting our settings, and going over a few things I've noticed. If you haven't checked out my previous videos on inZOI, these are linked in the description, and will help you install Proton GE to have the best chance of currently running the game now it's launched in early access, and give you an idea of what to expect. I'll be supporting inZOI long term on the channel, so if you're new here, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share this video with others, and let's get started. From desktop mode, let's open our file manager from the taskbar, and we want to come over to our home folder, and we want to choose the third details view mode here, and then come over to the right hand side and open our 3 lines menu and choose show hidden files. Now make sure that you have inZOI installed and you've launched the game at least once. We want to go inside this .steam folder, Steam, and we want to scroll down until we find Steam Apps. We want to go inside the Compact Data folder, and we want to choose Modified here and select it twice. You'll see a folder called 2456740. This is the Compact Data folder for inZOI. Go inside here, PFX, Drive C, Users, Steam User, press Name, App Data, Local, Blue Client, Saved, Config, Windows, and here we'll see a file called GameUserSettings.ini. We want to double click, and inside this file we want to look for a line called Full Screen Mode equals 0. Now I've checked on my LCD and my OLED, and this line of code is in a different place each time. What we want to do is press the X button to bring up our Steam keyboard. We want to press backspace and replace with 1. Close the keyboard, and then we want to save our GameUserSettings.ini. Now go back to your desktop and launch the game from gaming mode. Now once we're in gaming mode, find inZOI, go to your cog symbol, go down to Properties, Compatibility, and we want to force the use of a specific Steam Play compatibility tool. And we want to make sure that GE Proton 926 is selected. If you haven't got this already, please follow my other guide linked in the description on how to obtain this. Then we want to go back and press play. And when the game loads and we're on the main menu, we'll see that we can now choose options. And when we go to the graphics tab, we want to change a few things here. Let's go down and choose dynamic resolution and turn this on with a target FPS of 30 FPS. And for our maximum FPS, we want to change this to 30. We want to have depth of field off, motion blur off, ray tracing we want to turn off, as this is going to impact performance quite a lot. Afterwards we want to scroll down, and in our advanced tab, let's change to custom. Make sure everything's on very low, anti-aliasing mode. I recommend changing to TSR, very low, and off for everything else. And now we want to select apply and choose apply. Now one more thing I've noticed in the options, and others have encountered this as well, is we're currently on windowed full screen thanks to that code line change. Now if we change again here, the full screen equals 1 will disappear from the config file, and we will need to write this back in. So just keep that in mind. If you change this and then you're locked out of the game, we need to go back into the config file and re-add that line of code, which is full screen mode equals 1. Now once we're in game, we should be able to control the character with our trackpad. And if this is not the case for you and you want to set up your controller, we want to press the Steam button, go over to controller settings, go across again to controller settings, and we want to assign keyboard, WASD, and mouse. Go down to templates and choose this. Press X to apply layout, and you can customize your back grip buttons according to the controller layout in the official inZOI settings. Now right trackpad behavior, we want to set this as a mouse so that we can actually use our trackpad in game. However, if we go on here, go over to Community Layouts and press X to show all layouts, we can see that users have already started submitting their own controller layouts. Now we've got this one here, Gamepad inZOI. Let's give it a try. Download, press X to apply the layout, and you'll see that this user has already customized their back grip buttons. We can actually activate our trackpad as well as a bonus. Now once we're in game again, I want to try and save the game. So press the start menu, click save, and now the game's saving. Just leave this for a moment. Now we saved successfully, but we did notice that our RAM usage jumped up to about 12 gigabytes while this was happening. So I'm going to press OK. Let's try saving again. See, it jumped up to nearly 11 then. Now it does seem to be the case that saving the game can crash and you're going to lose progress as it stands right now. Now there is another setting. When we press start, we go into options, go into gameplay, save, enable autosave on. Autosave interval should be set to 15 minutes by default. Now you can increase this up to 30 minutes maximum, at which point the game is going to try an autosave. Now it's up to you if you want to have this on or off, but if you have it on 15 minutes and the RAM usage is high, the game is going to try to save and then the game's just going to crash. So you can turn off autosave and apply, select apply again, and then rely on manual saving. See, the RAM usage is floating around, it's going up sometimes. So right now it's saving successfully because I've just come into the game. But after we play for a bit, do some building, do some interacting, do some tasks, explore the city, and then try to save, the game might crash and you might lose all your progress. So just keep that in mind while playing inZOI on the Steam Deck currently. So if you enjoyed this video and learned something new today, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment and share this video with others. You all have a wonderful day, look out for one another, and I'll see you later.